On January 16, 2003, the Space Shuttle Columbia lifted off from Launch Pad 39A at Cape Canaveral. The mission was planned to last 16 days in Earth's orbit, where the crew would run several important scientific experiments. As always, engineers at NASA carefully reviewed the launch footage. About 1 day later, they noticed something worrying. A piece of foam insulation had broken off from the shuttle's external fuel tank during launch and hit the left wing of Columbia. The images clearly showed the impact, but there was one big problem. No one knew how much damage it had caused. The shuttle's wings are protected by special heat-resistant tiles that shield it from the extreme heat when returning to Earth. If those tiles were damaged, the consequences could be serious. One engineer asked if outside images of the shuttle could be taken using powerful military cameras or satellites to check the wing more closely. Unfortunately, that request was denied. Others suggested that the astronauts could leave the shuttle and visually inspect the wing themselves, but doing this would have delayed the mission and interrupted the experiments they were sent to perform, so the idea was not carried out. Then came February 1st, 2003. As Columbia began its re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, superheated air entered a hole in the damaged wing. The intense heat quickly destroyed the structure of the shuttle. Within minutes, Columbia broke apart in the sky. There were 7 astronauts on board, and tragically, none of them survived. The disaster later became known as the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster, reminding the world how small problems, when ignored, can turn into devastating consequences. If this story moved you, share it with others so the lessons are never forgotten. And if you want to learn more about the history of space missions and the stories behind them, follow for more powerful stories from space.